What's up? What's up? What's up? I am Didi Love. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming through. I am today going to talk about Braxton Family Values, Season 7, Episode 3, Fall into the Altar. All right, so before I watched this episode, I saw a little blurb with Gary with the T and Eva from the Housewives and America's Next Top Model. You know, she's on the Ricky Smiley morning show now. A lot of people still can't stand her. It is what it is. Anyway, they were saying that the ratings were the lowest that they have ever been, and they didn't know why. So I do, though, because actually they are having their third, this is Trina's third wedding. A third wedding is kind of like a third baby shower. Nobody really gives a damn. You know, I mean, how many wedding series have we seen on We? I think the ratings are low because the storyline is tired, in my opinion. How many wedding series have we seen on We? Yeah. So we're talking about the wedding again. You know, they're getting married. And to me, the episode was really about her mother not wanting to sit with with her ex-husband's new wife, or the woman he treated with his mistress. Something that we really didn't give a damn about either way, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. So that's why the ratings are low. I really don't think it had anything to do with the elections. I think that, you know, just them being fake and phony all the time. Yeah, because it's kind of fraudulent. Like, they could be talking about real issues. I guess she's getting married, so that's to draw the attention away. But at the end of the day, it was like, all right, third wedding, whatever. All right, so they talked about the bachelorette party from the night before. You know, well, actually, it was like the week before, because they're in St. Louis now for the wedding. I guess Vaughn is from St. Louis. So Tamar said that they're going to give another bachelor party, something less raunchy. You know, it was like, she said it was penis everything, penis mints, penis cake, penis food, everything. Everything was about the penis. So she was throwing an evangelist slumber party that night when all the sisters arrived. And because, you know, she holier than thou now. She's been saved again. And I kind of equate people thinking that when they get saved or baptized again, it's like when they do confessions, like that wipes everything away. And that's not realistic. And that's why people don't be healing from their problems. That's why people always are in turmoil, because just because somebody dipped you in some water and said they wiped all your sins away, that just doesn't make it so. You got to work on some inner things and find that inner peace. Okay. Now, I was confused. Okay, I'll get there in a minute. So the cake was an issue. Trina was upset because the cake that they ordered, it looked like a peep, one of them little Easter peep cakes. It was horrible. So she wanted a new cake. They were in St. Louis, so, you know, they're not familiar with the area or whatever. Tamar and Tony ended up saving the day as far as that was concerned. They were talking about the prior bachelorette party, where the strippers came and pulled out the grapefruit and they put the penis in and they did all this extra stuff. And you know what I thought was cute? How they found so many other words to use besides the P word. More people around these streets need to practice that. That P word, I want that gone in 2020. Let's do away with that. We don't want to hear any more about your stanky P and all your P this and your P that. There's so many other words. Tony Braxton called it a Susie. She was like, oh my God, they put that in someone's Susie. Yeah, there's so many other ways to, you know, express that. You know, Trina's bachelorette party was star-studded. I really didn't pay attention last week, but there were a lot of celebs in the house. The young lady from Escape, the woman from SWV, Usher Raymond's ex-wife. I believe that was Tamika. Somebody was there. I knew who they was, but they were really, really thin. So I wasn't connecting who that was. I thought it was a few different people, you know, so I don't really want to say. I believe that was who that was. Yes. Trina was arguing with her husband to be. And then he said to her, I hope you're going to be nicer tomorrow. And then her response to him was, your baby daddy better have a better attitude tomorrow. I was confused by that. What the hell does that mean? Is that I'm clueless. Her response to her man saying to her, I hope you have a better attitude tomorrow, was your baby daddy better have a better attitude tomorrow. I'm like, what kind of response or comeback is that? I was confused by that. I don't know if you know what that means. Drop that down there because I was like, what the hell is she talking about? A lot of people don't like Trina's fake upper class Maryland accent. They don't know where she gets that accent from. It's horrible and people hate it. That might be another reason why, because I'm telling you, the ratings were low. I don't know if all the makeup that they wear is an issue, because to me it gives off some kind of like fakeness. You know what I mean? Like, you're at home, you're chilling. There's no need for all of that, you know? I would also like to point out that Trina Braxton lost a lot of weight. She looks really good. Did y'all see them little jeans she had on? She was really working that, okay? Working it. And, you know, so again, like I said, I really do feel like when people get married for the third time, like the same energy is not there. Trina did everything for her wedding, which was a mistake. She didn't have a wedding planner. So some things did go left, like people didn't get the itinerary. So Logan or her brother didn't make it to the church on time for rehearsal the night before. None of the sisters were in the wedding. And I guess that was a good move too, because then, you know, less stress. And then if you're not speaking to this one, nobody feels left out because nobody's in the wedding. So it doesn't really matter, you know. Tamar did say now that Trina's husband only proposed to her because it was her birthday. Now, Tamar had an issue with him proposing to her at her birthday party. And I can honestly say, I don't know if I'm mad at Tamar. You know, I feel Tamar. I told you I got a lot of Tamar in me as well. But, right. Why are you proposing to somebody at my damn birthday party? What is this about? It's my day. It is about me. And y'all know Tamar is self-centered anyway. So definitely, yeah. Don't take the attention off me with a proposal at my birthday party. How dare you? How dare you? Mm-hmm. So they're at the wedding venue the next day. Trina took this shot out of this glass. It was a pretty big shot, but it cracked me up because it reminded me of, I don't know if you all remember back in the day, there was a show that used to come on called Celebrity Weight Loss Challenge on VH1. And Bobby Brown was on there, and he had a glass like this. That shit was full of vodka, and he took a shot. And when I tell y'all, he guzzled that whole shit down. That was the funniest thing. I mean, the funniest thing on the show that season was him drinking that big ass glass of vodka, because that would have burned my damn insides out. But he took it like a champ, like Trina did. When I do a little shot, I'd be like, oh, you know, playing with it a little bit. She was like, okay, next. Remember, Trina used to like to drink a lot anyway. So Evelyn, the mother, looked beautiful, of course. Now, I'm sorry, but for the second week in a row, I got to be talking about Toni Braxton's attire. I don't know who her stylist is. Toni, you need to fire their asses. Why does Toni look better when she dresses herself as opposed to when the people that she pays to dress her? So again, she shows up to the wedding with some big suit coat on. Now, keep in mind, she's small. So there's no reason why she's wearing oversized clothing like that. But she shows up with this big suit coat on. She got on these high boots. So Tamar looked at her like, where the hell is you going? Because that was my response too. Like, what the hell you got on? So she sits down and Tamar's like, and your boots got bows on the back? Like, bitch, where are you going? Really? Where are you going? Now, remember when Tamar showed up to the fashion shoot, the photo shoot in episode 1, she was questioning what the hell Toni was wearing. It was horrible. Toni has to do better. But when Toni was showing up, like, you know, just to meet up with them, or when they arrived in St. Louis, she looked gorgeous. She looked beautiful. What is the matter, Toni? Girl, fire those people. Not a good look. I mean, oversized clothes. I was so confused. I was like Tamar, confused. So, all right. So the wedding continues on. The seating chart is now an issue because, again, Trina was in control of all. She planned the wedding. She did everything. So they claimed they didn't get the itinerary and the people lost the seating chart. So let me also just say this. The night of the rehearsal, the father was there and he was in a really good mood and he was tap dancing and he was having a good time. So the father's in a good place in his life. Let me just say that. Okay. So, all right. So the seating chart issue pops up. And they went and sat the mother at the table where Miss Wanda was sitting. Now, you know, the mother can't stand Miss Wanda. This is a big part of the storyline, which it should not be. This may be why the ratings are dragging. Don't nobody want to see no old ladies beefing over no man. We sick of that. We don't want to see young black women fighting over no man. Definitely not no OGs. We don't want to see that, right? So they sit her down at the table, Miss Wanda, and then they're like, oh, it must be some kind of mistake. My thing is, hello, welcome, Latanya. I appreciate you, babe. Welcome, welcome. So my thing was, if I had walked up to the table, I just would have said, no, thank you. If I don't want to be somewhere, I just, no, thank you. If you're in a situation and you don't know what to say and it's something you don't want to do, just say no, thank you. It ain't even got to be related to what's going on. Just no, thank you, and walk away. It's exit stage left. So I didn't understand why the mother and them was making a big deal out of that, right? But see, Mother Braxton got on my nerves a little something. Y'all know I got to keep it real. Some of y'all going to be mad if y'all love the Braxtons down, because I'm just going to say this. So Evelyn. So when Miss Evelyn sat down at the table, they finally moved her. She gets to her new table and she does her little confessional, and she's saying how, oh, you know what? I'm so glad. Well, she said, I'm so happy. I see that I have the victory. You know, I could see that Wanda was sad. She didn't look happy at all. When you made that statement and you said you had the victory, you lost right at that moment, because the fact that you're still dwelling on that, because I actually thought Miss Wanda looked beautiful, because Miss Wanda just showed up in her hair, little light dusting on her face. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being me. Then you got Evelyn over here all glammed out, wig, makeup, all that stuff. And that's not who Michael is. And that's why I want to go back to the part where she said that lady doesn't look happy. But I tell you what, Michael is happy, and I believe that lady is happy too. But Evelyn, here's what I just would like to point out to you as far as it goes with when you sat down, oh, the lady don't look happy. Newsflash, Miss Wanda can't stand your ass either. Hello? So it wasn't that she's not happy. She can't stand you either. She don't like you either. Bitch, I'm cordial to you. You caused a lot of conflict and a lot of problem amongst these grown 60-year-old women. These are grown 48, 50, 60, damn near 60-year-old women. And y'all got beef going on like y'all got small children that are going to the daycare. Unacceptable. Too old for that. And like I said, I believe that's why the ratings are dragging. Because it was just like, oh, really? Are you serious? Are you really serious? But like I said, Miss Wanda looks beautiful. And I want to say this. The wigs are, hey, Stephanie Boo, how you doing? Thank you for coming through. Those wigs are holding a lot of ladies back. So Judge Maybelline also, presided over Trina's wedding, and her wig is holding her back. I think that a lot of us need to not be afraid to wear, our own hair and just look more natural, because them wigs are not all hitting. Some of them are a hot ass mess, and that was. And to be honest with you, Tamar Braxton was giving me Eddie Monster too in her wig and makeup. She had on a nice, tight, pretty pink dress, but she had on like a two-tone wig, and it had like an Eddie Monster pink or something going on. But she looked like Eddie Monster as well. We go back natural, because Tony looked her best when Tony was walking around without them wigs and all that mess on. Tony is gorgeous. But the wigs are bringing us down, ladies. Some of the wigs are bringing us down. Don't be mad at me because I'm saying that, because I never wore wigs, but I used to wear weaves. And sometimes they're just not, it's just not attractive. You look better without it. You can't see your face. They're like huge. Because that one, and they're the wrong colors. We want to wear colors, but sometimes the colors are not matched up. Like, you really got to go to someone who knows what they're doing, knows what they're talking about. Because I'm like, damn. Yeah. But that was the episode of the Braxtons. Hopefully their ratings would pick up. I think their ratings would pick up if they got real, honestly. I just feel like it's fake. Like, the only person who seems to be being real on there is Tracy, and they don't want to really address her, because they just want to keep everything surface, and it's all the network is making us look bad. They don't say that. Tamar says that. But you can use your life as teaching moments for people. Everybody's going through something. They have good sister relationships in a sense, but everybody goes through problems. There are people who haven't spoken to their sisters in 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, for real, have not spoken to their sister. So we can all learn something from others. So all that hiding and being ashamed of what everyone goes through, I think their show would be a lot more relatable. Like I said, take off some of that foundation, because ain't nobody out all day, every day with all that makeup on. We know this. And y'all are pretty girls. It's not necessary. So, but get real. Talk about things that people want to talk about. Like I said, your 80-year-old mama beefing with her husband's new wife and her, we don't care. We want to know what's going on with you ladies. We love your mother, but we don't care about nothing like that because Miss Wanda don't give a damn either. And Evelyn, I want you to stop caring while you're at it. Like, be over that already because we are. You really mad about Michael at this point? And if you really, really feel like you won and you got the victory, don't speak on that shit anymore. It shouldn't be an issue if they're going to be in the same building with you. Let it go. We are over it. We want you to get over it too. You're better than that. Y'all have other things that y'all could be focusing on. Like I said, you want to have a whole reality show, but you don't want to keep it real. Y'all want to hide things from us. It can't be that way. Like, what's really good? I'm gonna tell y'all the realest reality on WeTV is, what is it? It got a new name now. It's the one with Mama June. Oh God, it's not Honey Boo Boo, they don't call it no more. Mama June from Hot to Not, y'all. Mama June is on crack, y'all. If y'all haven't seen that, that is the realest. You can't get no realer than that. That is real. Her and her boyfriend down in Alabama, like they had to go down there with the police. She done like washed her hands of her kids. You know how she used to take good care of them. Crack got her all messed up. Her and that dude is homeless. Oh, hot mess. That's reality for your ass. Yeah, sometimes that's too real. I couldn't watch all that, but I might go back to that. But it's a lot. That's real. But that's why people tune into reality. They want some sense of what's really going on. I don't like scripted reality because then it's not reality. It's a TV show, right? Let's give us some real shit. It needs to have some truth and some purpose and some things that people can relate to. But this fake ass shit that the Braxtons is giving us is not enough. We want more. We want more. We definitely want more. All right, I'm out. Thank you guys for coming through. I appreciate you. Drop down there, leave some comments afterwards, and we'll see what happens next week. I wasn't even going to review it, but I'm glad that I went back and watched. It was a good episode. But like I said, they got to get real. Seriously. Have a good one. Don't forget to drop down there, hit like, subscribe, and share, and also give me a thumbs up so my views can go up. I appreciate you guys. Have a great Sunday. Deuces. And if you get a minute, go over to the DD Williams show. It's DD spelled out, DEEDEE, because I'm about to make some food over there. Deuces.